everybody, we are back and today we are looking to achieve the impossible using Eddie Hall. Now to be clear, this isn't your typical lame Eddie Hall versus the AI for clickbait. No. The objective is to defeat a high-ranked Tyson Fury player with over 400 wins. And considering Eddie Hall is in his worst state yet, it's more than likely I will get obliterated in the first round. Can we adapt and pull out the win? Let's find out. Enjoy. This is going to be an uphill battle. First and foremost, well, that's strange. I'm blocking and it doesn't seem to be blocking. Let's work this out. And it doesn't help that this Tyson Fury is throwing the back straight. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Let's get out the way. Let's try and figure out why I'm not able to block my face. I think this is on purpose. I think there you go. Okay, so in order for me to block, I have to do the advanced blocking. That is insane. So I'm not just pressing one button to block my face, I'm pressing two, which includes L2. That's insane. And what that means, just to be clear, is that I can't move and block. I have to stand still and block. So that means we have to be elusive. We have to stay on the outside. Lovely. We're going to have to Michael Venom Page this, right? With Eddie Hall. So it seems that his jab, oh my gosh, I'm going to get obliterated, I can tell. The guy I'm playing, by the way, is DeZero. I've played him a number of times. He is a higher ranked player. Look, to be honest, he does rely on a lot of exploits. Tyson Fury alone is an exploit, but I'll say this, he's slightly more reserved than usual, and I think that's because he recognizes my name, and he probably thinks I'm here. Well, he knows why I'm here. He knows I'm here to win. He knows the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a high-ranked player is to lose against Eddie Hall. So he's being cautious. And I don't know if I'd advise that, to be honest. If I were in his shoes, as I do when I face an Eddie Hall, it doesn't matter who they are. I make sure I run in and I keep the pressure. Although saying that, no one who I've seen use Eddie Hall uses him appropriately. That was a good first round. I survived. That's what matters. And if you notice, what I'm doing is throwing the power jab. Now, the reason why I'm throwing the power jab is because I noticed when I'm throwing the normal jab, his arm does not fully extend. And we have no time to worry about stamina here. Oh, that's not looking good. So slow. But we caught him. We did catch him. And again with the body hook. So that body hook, oh my gosh. Spamming me with jab. Well, I can't really say spamming me with jabs, can I? I mean, it's a fundamental weapon. Oh, and there you go. There you go. Look at that head health. That's all it took. One clean shot to the head. Per usual with Tyson Fury. If he catches you in the wrong momentum, one basic hook can put a lot of damage. And again, look. I'm just testing out my block because I really do not want to get knocked out early. You know, we have to be patient and we have to be elusive. You know, I'm getting comfortable with the block, but again, I can't move. I cannot move when I block. So let's stay on the outside. And when he enters in, we just throw that hook to the body. And in the meantime, let's try and figure out. This is dreadful. I feel your pain now. All these Eddie Halls who I've gone up against, who I've been mean to. You know, I've embarrassed you. You know who you are. I've taunted you. I've kept you alive for more rounds than you deserve just to taunt you, just to play with you. I know how it feels now, but my plan is to be the best Eddie Hall player in existence. And in order to achieve that, I cannot just win. I must get the KO. And right now, I wouldn't say I'm doing a great job, but we're just getting comfortable. Getting comfortable. We're figuring out what works. We are 2 rounds in, and I'm not complaining, you know. I haven't been knocked out yet. And I'm sure this guy DeZero is still slightly confused as to why he's not been so successful, but I put that down mainly to my footwork. You know, my blocking is atrocious. I'm not exactly hitting him with anything too damaging. Oh, look at that. He is running out of steam. So yes, it looks like those body shots from the earlier rounds are actually having an effect. And because he's been spamming a lot with the same hand, with certain hooks, that's ended up becoming his detriment. So I can't block. That gives me a little bit of confidence, to be honest. You know, my stamina, look, if you take a look, I mean, it's pretty low. And we're only 2 rounds in, so this isn't a case of going the whole 12 rounds. I mean, don't ask me how it's possible to knock out a Tyson Fury, but we need to figure out. There you go. Oh, he is hurt. There you go. Sit him down. That's right, boy. So if you pay attention, he got frustrated from the body hook. He throws some jabs. I move to the side. I set him up with the hook and boom. How do you lose to Eddie Hall? All right. Props to DeZero. Let's give him a little head shake there because I'm confused, man. And I'm sure he's just as confused. But look, I have to give this man props. You know, a lot of people would quit at this stage because they wouldn't want to see it through. But he's obviously seeing this as a challenge. I'm just going to wind him up, man. And listen, some people do get frustrated when I taunt and stuff. But look, it's all part of playing with my opponent's psyche, you know. And look again, he's making the same mistake. He's rushing in, and that's only going to be to my favor. And I can't believe we are drawn on the scorecard with a high-ranked player. Remember, this guy has over 400 wins, has a ton of experience under his belt. The problem is, I think it's just that I'm being elusive. You know, a lot of players who use Eddie Hall, they tend to stand still and throw hooks. And we don't have time for that, man, because we understand his hooks are slow. And if we are going to throw shots, it's in and out. That's it, in and out. Now, Tyson Fury is a lot faster and he can close the gap. But he's so cautious now of getting knocked out. You can see, look, he's throwing wild hooks because he's not sure what to do. And these body hooks that I'm throwing at him, and just to be clear, I'm throwing this body uppercut at him because he was throwing that at me earlier over and over again. And listen, when you're Eddie Hall, you've got to use whatever weapon you can use, right? He does have block. Keep in mind, Fury can block. But I am throwing these body uppercuts to set him up with shots to the head and hooks to the body. Look at that. That was a beautiful shot. And what he's trying to do, just so you know, Fury has this technique, a lot of players, and they will wear you down with a barrage of shots to the head. And it's very spammy, peppering you with these weird jabs, but it works. It drains your energy. So this guy, he understands what exploits to use. It's just a shame that he's having to do that against an Eddie Hall, right? Because I've already got all the odds against me playing against Tyson Fury. He's extremely durable, which is not a complaint because, of course, Eddie Hall is very durable as well. As you can see, I'm getting pieced up and I'm surviving, considering, oh, nasty. And look at that. Okay, just remember he just threw multiple uppercuts with the same hand, yeah? Because that's a huge exploit in the game and he's still trying to do it. I don't want to give it away, but this is a problem in the latest patch. Let's strike the pose, the Eddie Hall pose, just to let him know who the daddy is. I mean, this is an accomplishment in its own. I don't want to dwell on what we've done so far. We still need to accomplish the main goal, right? We need to knock him out. But let's be realistic. He is adapting. You know, he's getting more comfortable. And if you note, the new strategy of Tyson Fury is to come in close. He's throwing a lot of shots in close, specifically body uppercuts. So I need to counter him with my own body uppercut every time he comes in close. Otherwise, he's just going to obliterate me. Now, just a pro tip, note how I move off on angles. You know, even there, I move to the right there. I move to the left when he's coming in from the right. You know, it's so important because not all the time can you block a strike in time. And a strike at the right time, beautiful. Now his body is hurt. We need to set him up. So uppercut, but lovely. Lovely, he is hurt. Sit down, boy. Where you running, boy? You ain't going nowhere. He must be so confused right now, just thinking, I can't believe this. No one loses to Eddie Hall, no one. It's the most embarrassing thing to happen. Oh, we got him again. Don't run, boy. Don't run. He's not going to let Eddie Hall beat him. He's trying. He is trying, man. He's blocking now, but the damage is done. You know, we just have to... We know his body is hurt. Look at that. Okay, he's keeping me at bay with the jab. And you know what? I'm actually happy for him because this is embarrassing. You know, let him regain some level of confidence. Let's get in his head a little bit, you know, frustrate him so we can catch him when he runs in. Okay, so now he's resorting to the diagonal dodge. I mean, look how knackered he is. And Eddie Hall, he looks fine, man. Just a few scratches. So now we need to be aware that he could potentially start using the diagonal dodge. It's so common, man. The more success you have with a high-ranked player, they start bringing out every exploit in the book. It can be frustrating, but listen, it makes it more interesting. I also have to be careful with those body uppercuts, so you know, you fight fire with fire, man. I just wish I had like a hook. Oh, lovely. Okay, so the step in jab with the overhand hook, there's definitely a little bit more range and speed there. So that's another weapon in our arsenal. You know that, look, whenever he comes in close, I have to throw, because just a reminder, I cannot block to my head unless I stand still and use an advanced block. Very difficult. Like, I can't quite explain how, oh my gosh, don't let him get, oh, you mother. He's going to pay for that, man. He's going to pay for that for sure. It's not going downhill, man. We've gone too far. We've already achieved the impossible, but we have to get the, look at my head. And I'm having to stand still to block. I can't quite explain how uncomfortable this feels to play. It's almost like trying to control a tractor in a boxing game. Like I'm doing things which just feel, he's tired. He's tired, he's tired. It's getting close. He's tired. Look at him, he's panicking. Keep running, boy. 10 seconds. Oh! Don't run, boy. Sit your ass down, boy. And we place our hand on his back like a disappointed father. Yeah, I don't want to knock this guy's confidence too hard, man. Come on, dude. Try and stand up. He isn't even trying. It's over. We broke him mentally. We broke him physically. We achieved the impossible. Eddie Hall is the new heavyweight champion of the world. And listen, don't be fooled by how possibly easy I make this look, because it's not. With every single punch, there's a huge input delay, so I'm having to do a lot of guesswork. Look at that. We even beat him on the scorecard. But most importantly, if you pay attention to his record, he has a rank of 50 and he has over 400 wins. The losses come with the territory, but I tell you what, I don't think he's ever experienced a worse loss than this. A big shout out to DeZero for having the patience and not quitting. And listen, you're my son now, so I am a good dad, and you have plenty of other brothers to play with who you can find in my other videos. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video, and until next time, take care of yourself. Peace.